Ignoring the fact that The Open House was one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen, its abysmal ending has a lot of people talking. Perhaps due to the fact that it does a worse job of spelling things out than Gareth Gates, there are a lot of theories surrounding the new Netflix original movie. In this spoiler heavy video, I'll be looking at the 4 most likely theories that surround our unlucky Logan, trying to unmask the killer in a whodunit mystery that never does any unmasking itself. So with that out of the way, let's dive into Open House. Who was the killer? Number 4, the real estate agents, especially the assistant. Bar the fact that the real estate agents are somehow able to move around the house completely silent until they jump right out in front of your face, contributing to some of the worst jump scares ever put to film. There's a high possibility that the killer could have been the real estate assistant. First off, we all know that real estate agents are completely ruthless, cutthroat monsters that will slit their grandmother's throat on her birthday just to get an extra 0.5% in commission, making the character the perfect type of person to carry out such a brutal murder. Secondly, they know the house, have access to it, and the male is young and athletic and a bit handsome. Either estate agent could have been living in the house before the arrival of Logan and Naomi, since they know that the property is on the market. With their home up for grabs now, they want to ensure that no one will ever go back there again, and thus killing the occupants ensures that. It also explains why the killer is seen driving towards another open house at the end. He was doing his next job. Ugh. Number 3, the Invisible Man. Right, hear me out first, yeah, not the Invisible Man. But throughout the film, we hear of Martha's husband. Whilst he is never fully realised in the movie, it is possible that he is, in fact, the killer. Therefore, all talk of him isn't completely pointless, much like this movie. One of the biggest clues is the fact that Martha states that her husband is dead the first time she meets Naomi. Later, she corrects this by saying that he is in fact very alive and strong and also handsome. Could this be referring to the fact that the man she knew is dead, but there's someone in his place? You know, like the same way Obi-Wan did with Darth Vader when he was talking to Luke. No wonder Darth Vader was so angry, like his ex-best mate was telling his son he was dead. I'd be blowing up planets as well. But anyway, number 2, the plumber. We all know that plumbers get a bad rep in the movies, whether it's Super Mario or the very creepy one in Open House. If you lay in pipe, you ain't gonna be nice. The plumber is the favourite suspect right now, as he claims to have been in the house often before. He knows how to deal with the heater, and finally he was in possession of the phone that Logan lost, although he said he just found it around the heater. Also, the size of the killer fits in with the plumber. Look, this movie doesn't clear up anything, yeah, I'm just clutching at straws. Number 1, Logan himself. Whilst this is definitely the dumbest theory, like, think for a second about how pointless this movie is. Does it not make a ton of sense that the killer is also the protagonist? Not really, but hear me out. The last of the suspects is Logan. It might be likely that after seeing his father die, Logan had developed a trauma that has left him with some mental disorder. A disorder of this nature would explain the strange things he sees, why things change places, and why finally the killer took off his contact lenses so easily. It's because it was him. Killing his mother and himself, he was avenging the death of his father because in his twisted mind they were both guilty of what happened. Doesn't make sense. Look, it's a bit difficult to explain the ending of a film that doesn't really have an ending, but hey, at least you didn't waste 90 minutes watching this movie again. This was only like 6-ish minutes of your time. Look, it's not my fault the movie's terrible. I tried my best. Please show your appreciation for the fact that I sat through this 3 times by hitting that like button, and if you're feeling extra generous, press subscribe. I do videos like this all the time, including my recent Shining fan theory analysis and explanation of the identity of Player X in Molly's game, and there's definitely going to be something on my channel that you love. Thanks again for checking out the video. Take care. Peace.